What's going on, Coggo? Today, I'm going to go over a couple of sales that I made in July. A high profit one, a couple of bulk deals, a couple of unique items, and might give you an opportunity to pick them up when you see them in op shops. So, let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with my highest priced item for July. I was very happy with this one. It was this Ferrari Jacket. Now, when I picked this up, I sent a quick message to my fellow sausages, Brad, Drew, and Rob, asking their opinion on it because they had $20 on this jacket. Now, I didn't know I had a voucher on my VIP card, so I ended up picking it up for 10, but we sort of discussed and we figured this jacket could possibly go for around 80 to 100. It was hard to tell by the tags if it was a knockoff or anything like that. It was very unique. There wasn't any exactly the same, but Ferrari stuff does sell. So I decided, my theory is with shit like that that's unique, I price high with offers and just see what comes. Anyway, international postage, someone from America actually bought this off me. They swung me an offer of $240 and I accepted. So very happy to get that out of the door for $10. Very, very happy. This next item was this Pentax Camera. This one was actually a part of the $5 thrift challenge and it only cost me $5. I had to kind of wing it with this one. As I was paying for my items, I seen it just behind the counter. There was a couple of cameras. The other one I bought wasn't that good. I haven't even listed it yet. It's only worth probably $20. But this one here, I ended up getting $100 for it. So I was very happy. It worked. I tested it, all that sort of thing. Very, very happy with that. Now, this next item, I should have put in the $5 thrift challenge, but I didn't. You would have seen it on a previous video if you've been watching along. Yes, that's the jersey, that Black Eyed Peas jersey. Now, I didn't get huge dollars for it, but it was pretty good. So, I'm only showing this one because it went pretty quick. So, if you get these unique items and you cannot find any comps, this was from 2003 or 4 or something. So, it was pretty old and it was a jersey. I'd seen one that had sold internationally and it went for $120. So, I chucked it up for $100 and put offers on it, and I ended up getting $60 out of that plus post. I would have got a little handling fee on top of that because I do flat rate ship around the world. So if you live a bit closer than, say, the UK, a little bit of unluckiness for you because you got to pay a little bit more, but that's just how I do it. I know a lot of other people that do the same, but it just works easier for me and it's quicker. So the flat rate ship around the world. Now, these next items I should have also put in the $5 thrift challenge, but I didn't. Now, I know there was a market for these. These were from mid to early 2000s. They were the WWE Belt, so I picked up 4 of them for $2 a piece, and they sold for around $25 to $35 each. And that's what comps were basically telling me. But as soon as I put them up, they basically went within a week. So they were just quick movers. So once again, not huge dollars, but from $2 into around on average $30 plus post. If you see these WWE belts in an op shop, make sure you grab them because they do move super fast. They are quick turnovers, so they aren't going to sit around for a long time. I was very happy that they turn over quick. I actually think if I'm to pick these up again, I will actually price a bit higher next time because I think I can get those sort of prices, so especially because they were a little bit older. So very happy to move those ones on. Now, I'm going to get into a couple of little bulk deals that I picked up in July. That's something that I've experimented more with, especially post-COVID, and now we're back into being in Victoria. We are wearing masks and shit. We are back in lockdown, so it's hard, but it's made me think outside the box last time around, and now it's actually something that I do. I've always done this, don't get me wrong. Since I've been reselling, I always look for bulk deals. I'm always advertising to pick them up. But I'm going to show you 3 that I got that have done pretty well for me so far. So this first one was free, and it was a matter of right time, right place. I chucked on. I was having lunch. I was out there having lunch, and quick flick through Facebook Marketplace. A lady listed free DVDs. I messaged her straight away because I knew that shit ain't going to sit around. I just seen a box. I thought it was actually a little box of DVDs, but I seen a couple of TV series on top, one of them being The Mighty Boosh, and I knew it was around the same time as all that stuff got pulled off Netflix. It got pulled off Stan. There was quite a few different series. Little Britain's another one, and it was in there, and I've sold that a couple of times now due to the Black Lives Matter movement. And a lot of these things got pulled off these streaming platforms, but the price has risen and the demand has got better on eBay. So when I was saying that was a bonus, and a couple other series, TV series go pretty well. So I thought, it's free. I'm not paying nothing. Got in first, swung straight over there. Lucky I did, because she said she was getting harassed by people. So don't even think about it. You see it, message them, and just go and get it. It's free. It's as simple as that. Another quick strategy that I like to have when you're listing, have Facebook open and just have it on Marketplace with the things that you like or the newly listed in your area. Just every 15 minutes or so, just hit a quick refresh, because you just never know. It might be perfect timing and something might pop up. Anyway, out of this lot, I've sold and moved a lot of the DVDs, including this one. This is my favourite because Top Gear, I didn't realise it'd go so well, but if you can bulk up Top Gear stuff, look, at the end of the day, per item, I'm only in it around the $10 that you'd probably get per item, but as a bulk lot, and it was quick movement, $180 plus post. Someone bought all these Top Gear DVDs, so that's maybe one to look out for, just to get a little bulk pile happening, because generally you're only going to pick them up for $1 each or something. So yeah, stoked with that, and that the whole lot went. Shipped. She was very happy. They were in good condition. That was the best thing about this deal. Everything was in good condition, but. So, in saying that, so far, after you take out eBay fees, you take out post, you take out all that crap, in the profit, as I said, I'm not invested in this at all, but in profit, I'm actually $672.48, and I still have stuff to list. So, very happy with that. What's going on, Cobber? Name's Al Gore Rhythm. I work down in eBay, so I'm in the eBay basement at the minute, and I work in the algorithms department. And I've been copying a lot of hate mail in the last couple of weeks. A lot of flack coming out about me not doing my job properly, sleeping on the job and all that sort of stuff. Well, let me tell you, it's not up to me to keep the consistency flowing. I'm doing my job just fine. It's up to you. You have to get listing. You have to do at least 10, 15 items a day. I like consistency. Now, I will help you get your sales when I see consistent numbers. So, my tip to you, if you want consistent sales, keep listing. Simple as that. People have told you this. And you get on Instagram and YouTube and whinge about me not doing my job. Well, get up there and do it properly. Now this next one, very happy to get on top of as well. I do put out a lot of advertisements locally on things that I buy, lots of random different things. I have ads everywhere, and I suggest you do the same, because you have people come to you. It's easy. You don't have to source, and people come to you and they show you what they got, and they generally, you can ask them what they want for it, and then kind of try and get a little bit lower from there. So anyway, someone had this lot of vinyl records. He basically said make an offer. So it looked like there was only a little crate. I thought there might have been 30 to 40 of them. But it turns out there was 450 of them. So I offered $50, thinking he'd ask for higher, and he said, nah, stoked with that, just want to move them on. So went around, grabbed them, and look, very happy, because this first one actually sold for $220. So instantly in the profit on the vinyl. So happy with that. Now, I ended up bulking up a lot of different compilation ones. Now, this one here actually went for $140 just for these 8 all comped together. So basically, when I'm in op shops and I flick through these vinyl, I've actually seen this Ripper compilation disc. I didn't actually realise, maybe you did. If you knew that if you sell a lot of vinyl and you knew that these were worth a little bit of money bulked up, let me know in the comments, because I didn't myself. So now when I'm flicking through vinyl at the op shops, these are ones that I'm going to look out for because you put them together and end up with $140 for these. So those compilation rock and pop and all that sort of stuff actually move pretty good. $140, I ain't complaining, especially when I'm invested in 12 cents every vinyl that's in there. So very stoked with that. And then lots of other ones have been moving individually for around $10 to $25 for single ones. Then, because I put a lot of this in the $5 thrift challenge, I decided to do some 3-day auctions. So I just got a lot that were only worth around $5 each, and I've put them in lots of 9. 3 rows of 3, and they look kind of cool on there. Let the auctions go. I generally don't do a lot of auctions. I don't like the auctions because you don't get maximum profit. But it was kind of hard with these because it was hard to scope out an actual value. So they went for a mix of different prices. But once again, it's $1.08 per bundle what I've paid for them. So basically, as soon as I get a few dollars for them, I'm in profit. Some of them went for $50. Some of them only went for $20. But I was very happy. But this whole lot so far, once you take out postage, they all pay their own post. I don't offer free postage, but once you take out the postage, once you take out all the eBay fees, the PayPal fees, and all that sort of stuff, I'm actually $780 in profit on this $50 investment so far. And I still have over probably 300 of them to list. Now, there is a lot of crap in there. I will not lie. You got that dickhead Kamal and some Tchaikovsky and all that crap. There is a lot of shit in there, but it was definitely worth paying $50 to get that lot because, well, once again, you sell the first one for $220 and you're in profit. You're laughing. So very happy with that. Advertising helps getting bulk lots, and it's done well for me. So if you don't do it, think about it because it's definitely worth it. Now, another way I like to pick up the odd bulk deal here and there is through Facebook groups, not Marketplace. Now, this goes for selling too. I find just to have a lot more pleasant transactions through groups because if you're looking in collectors groups and things like that, you're talking to people that are passionate about the thing you're selling. So they want it. You will still get dickheads. They do pop up. They're everywhere. The world is flooded with dickheads. We know that. But you get more genuine people in these collectors groups because they want that item. They're willing to pay. They're willing to do all the right things. So I find Facebook groups to be their titties. But in this particular Facebook group, I got talking to a guy who was looking to offload some stuff, and he had some t-shirt collections. Now, it started off a quick negotiation on some band tees from the 90s, but he wanted basically asking price for that. That's no good to me as a reseller. He had sentimental attachment. He'd been to these gigs, and I understand that. He didn't want to move it for a cheap price, and that's fair, but I basically told him I resell this stuff, so look, that's no good to me. Hold on to it. If you're not willing to part for a cheap price, unless you can get your max dollar, which someone would pay for it. Someone definitely would pay for it. It was a nice collection, but I said, hold on to it. But anyway, he said, I have something else that you may be interested in. He had a love for wrestling, and he's fallen out of favour with it. But he had all these T-shirts, a bulk lot of T-shirts from events he's been to and other ones he's collected, and they range from 1998 through till mid-2000s. So we ended up striking up a deal which actually worked really well for me. So I'm invested in this deal. There's 30 T-shirts and I'm in it at about $6.20 a tee. So there are a couple in there that possibly won't even sell. They're a bit basic, but there was some gems in there too. And I've already sold a fair chunk of these T-shirts now. This encouraged me to open up a Depop store back at the start of the month. And that's been moving along all right. I like Depop. It's easy to cross-list. It's a matter of copy and paste, chucking a couple of hashtags, and look, the fees are cheaper. So I like it. It doesn't move as quick as eBay, obviously, but it's a platform that I'm going to use in the future because look, it's very easy to operate, very easy to navigate, and all that sort of stuff. And I've actually bought a couple of things off there now too. So anyway, all these T-shirts at the moment, look. I'll show you a couple of these. We've got this Guerrero Car Club. After fees, after all the crap, after postage, $32.80 profit. We had a couple go together here. There's This Undertaker one actually had a couple of holes and stuff in it, but it went a bit cheaper. Once that sold, we're about $20.10 in profit. A couple of Jericho ones. Chris Jericho went pretty well. We got this one at $54. That went on Depop. So once again, the fees are a lot better. Triple H, there was some absolute classics. So we still have over half of them here. They are all currently listed. They're not all on Depop yet. I will transfer a few over to Depop, but they've all been listed, and some of the good ones are still there. There's still some absolute rippers in there for a bit higher of a price. So I'm very excited to see the final figure on that. But at the moment, we are sitting after fees, after post, we are $287.30 in profit. So thanks again for watching, Coco. If you liked what you see, just give that little thumb a hit. And if you haven't already and you've been enjoying the videos, there's a little sub button down there. Give it a stroke and give those bells a tickle, because you'll get notified every time I put out a video. So that's the end for that. What's sold? July was a great month. July was really good. Lots of jeans. So I didn't show much clothing once again, but jeans were moving daily for me, which has been great. I've put a lot of focus into clothing over the last probably 6 months especially. And definitely the jeans and jackets and things like that moving super quick for me. So that's been great. Overall, the month has been up. I've been pretty active, so very happy with that. Now, I plan to do a few more What Sold videos. I haven't been doing a lot of them. No real reason behind that. I just kind of forget. Gets the end of the month and then it hasn't happened. So I want to do a lot more because it's nice to see the things that are moving. I enjoy watching everyone else's What Sold. So it was good. I could show you a couple of high-priced items and a few other unique ones that, look, you may pass up when you're cruising through an op shop and not even give it a thought. So if they're in the back of your mind and you do see some of those items, it'd be nice to know that they do move. So, and then there's, look, Facebook, definitely a sourcing option, but there's 3 different methods for you and 3 different ways that I picked up some bulk deals on Facebook. So collectors groups, marketplace, which is an obvious one, and advertising. So once again, love you all. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.